everybody, it's your Uncle Tang, and this is part 4 of Courage the Cowardly Dog, Villains, and how the world and I would react. This is the final part of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Let's go. So coming in number 1 is a villain that went good. All he wanted to do was play music, man, but his parents just weren't into it, So, it turns out Courage has to give him a change of heart. But, if he was real, Big Beaver, he actually would be dangerous because that tail can break cement. So that means that's a pretty powerful tail. We could still take him out. I'd try to take it on, but I don't know. Next. Coming in number 2, the Nutcracker episode. They were just dancing rats that were pretty strong. If they were real, we would have a problem if they started populating the streets everywhere. We'd be in trouble. We'd have to send in the military. But if they're supposed to, I'd take it on. So should you. Next. 3, me. Just kidding. Rumpelstiltskin, yes. If Rumpelstiltskin from Courage the Cowardly Dog was real, he just pretty much enslaved you to pretty much knit for him for the rest of your life. That's terrifying. Anybody could take care of him with one boom. Next. And coming in next is a totally Monster House. I look like the pizza guy. Haha. We've been there. So this is Dr. Urbanson's mansion. So if this was real, we'd be in trouble because we would have to literally fight not only this big house, we would have to fight every house that the music would actually carry all the buildings, and we could be in big trouble with this if we didn't destroy the box immediately and just burn down this house. Next. Okay, so first of all, do not live near any cursed windmills. We're actually in trouble with this one. Those are undead warriors, and they're pretty powerful. So my advice would be, if you're fighting them, I don't know, we would just have to destroy the windmill or not live next to a windmill. But those things, that would be a tough one. Next, I had to switch my shirt, but so now, let's just say if this one was real, snakes can talk now and wear hats, so we are in trouble. If that one is real, we can take him out with ease, but a bunch of talking snakes that are that big, we're in trouble. Next. And next on our list, the hunter becomes the hunted. Buck, who goes after Eustace. Anyways, if Buck was real, that would be disturbing. A lot of people are going to die of shock and just out of surprise, but my fear is every deer learns from Buck and they all start attacking the hunters. Then we are in trouble. Hey, check it out, changed again, but alright, and now we have Everett, the swamp monster. Really, all he wants is his love of his life, he gets mistaken for Muriel. If the swamp thing was real, it would actually be pretty easy to dispose of him. Boom, boom, boom. Next. And here we have me, the goat. Just kidding. The goat with a horrible back and neck pain and his head and just, oh man. I would be mad too if I was as stiff as this goat. But anyway, if this goat was real, we would be in trouble because how many other animals out there would need a massage that would go on a rampage? So the best thing is, we gotta put him in a healing spring, nice hot water. If this thing's real chasing me, just push it in water, I guess. It might work. Next. Alright, now imagine just eating something and then all of a sudden you don't stop growing. That's what happens to Muriel in this episode by this evil military carrot. So if the military carrot was real and the government was messing with foods and GMO to make them bigger. Oh man. Let's see here. Let's just pretend this fight was real. So the evil carrot's real. Okay, so he's inside me. There's really nothing much we could do except don't eat the food. Next. Coming in next, this one actually freaked me out. So this old man has the power to measure you and literally have a piece of paper steal your soul, and you become paper and walk around while your body just turns all mummified and gross. That's freaky to me. So if this guy was real, he would be a Z-tier threat immediately and would need to be taken down, because if he has the power of that sort of magic, who knows what would happen if that got in the wrong hands. We'd have to shoot him. Next, the episode that caused a lot of controversy for the series leading up to this being its last season was The Mask. So this is Kitty, not necessarily a bad character, just let's just say her girlfriend has a little problem with a mad dog, and it makes this character hate dogs. So if this was real, just like, no spoilers, but it's a cat it's a cat under there, so it's just like fighting cats, I guess. Next. Change clothes again, but anyways, who remembers the space whale? So if the space whale or space whales were real, the evil thing that ate that poor green squid, space squid that left the other squid alone for eggs, and the government became the enemy. If this thing was real, we would be fucked. Next. William the Dragon. So he can't really fly, but he swims, and really, if he was real, all we have to do was give him some ice cream. Next. This is Jojo the Dolphin. It's the episode when Eustace challenged the dolphin to a swimming and trick contest. Dolphins are really smart, so Jojo pretty much already exists in our world. If this one was particularly real, this is Showboaty Dolphin. Drop a toaster in the water. Done. Next. Alright guys, next on this list, now we do have a problem. She has all sorts of magic powers and combat skills. This is the Empress from the episode where Muriel, unfortunately, is going to get her bones taken out. So she has so many powers and freaky abilities. If she was real, we would have to act fast and get the government involved, and I don't even know if she could have mind-controlled spells for all we know. It would be crazy. Next. So this one really isn't that bad. It's just a chicken from outer space, but three of them, they come back for revenge. And what's to say if this was real, it wouldn't be as hard as you think. People would freak out, but boom, boom. Next. As you can see, I've changed again, but these two aliens, I can't remember their name. They definitely do something very disturbing when they, let's just say they have Mariel and Eustace, and they're very torturous, and if they were real, we would have a problem. We would have to blow up their spaceship, because I am not being experimented on again. Next. Somebody that has worse stomach acid than me, the ulcer. So if the ulcer was real, next. A truly terrifying one, the librarian. So if your book's overdue, she'll turn your family members or you into fairy tale creatures or other weird crap. So if she was real, we would have to take her out immediately. That is a bad threat. And I'm scared because I owe a lot of books. Next. This is the most evil one, the cruel vet. Human. He sent dogs into space. Even Courage's parents, leaving him homeless until Mariel found him. So if this guy was real, I'm gonna bite your face off. Next. And remember, everybody, this is the last villain, the perfectionist. You are not perfect, Tang family, but you're perfect to me. But if this thing was real and teaching me this and that with a ruler, I would just push her out of that window. But yeah, we all remember the blue thing. Courage is conscious at the end. You're not perfect. You will never be perfect. But like I said, you're perfect, Uncle Tang. Uncle Tang out. This was great. I loved Courage the Cowardly Dog. I can't wait to do another series for you guys. Maybe we'll do Codename Kids Next Door and talk about that pedophile vampire. Anyways, Uncle Tang out. See you around.